Hi, I'm Bill Dickerson. Welcome to another episode of LVI TV. Most of you are aware of how much we like NuCalm, the all-natural, safe, predictable, and simple way to achieve patient relaxation. And it has a rapid return to a functional state with no lingering negative post-relaxation effects. We've been using it in the clinic at LVI and have seen remarkable results, sometimes getting someone who was previously unable to relax to get relaxed. To understand its value, we first must understand the nervous system. The human nervous system has two separate parts, the voluntary and the autonomic system. The voluntary system is concerned with movement and sensation. When we lift our hands up, it's the voluntary nervous system coming into action, and lots of nerves are moving. The autonomic system controls area which we have less control over. These include the heart rate, digestion of food, blood pressure, etc. The autonomic nervous system has two branches, sympathetic and parasympathetic. The sympathetic nervous system sounds like it has a calming influence, but in fact, it's completely opposite. The sympathetic helps to prepare the body to defend itself by activating glands and organs. This is called the fight or flight response. The heart rate and the blood pressure increase while blood flow to non-essential organs in the digestive system decrease. But if most of our energy is being used to prepare us to fight or run, we start to feel run down. There is an answer to this, the parasympathetic nervous system. This is concerned with healing, nourishing, and regeneration of the body. Its nerves stimulate the immune system, digestion, and organs that promote well-being. If you can activate the parasympathetic state as much as possible, it will help to heal ill health, both mental and physical. Think of your body as a Lexus hybrid car, the car I drive. The sympathetic is the accelerator pedal on the car. It gets you all revved up. The parasympathetic is like the brake. Like the Lexus hybrid, when you apply the brake, it recharges the battery in your body. When the brake is applied, it begins to heal oneself. So what does NuCalm do? NuCalm predictably takes the foot off the gas pedal and provides an immediate impact on deep relaxation, puts on the brakes of high cortisol and adrenaline, and it allows the body to activate the brain-heart-lung connection to optimize oxygen-rich blood cell flow, optimize healing, and muscle recovery. In addition to the physiologic benefits identified, NuCalm helps with the mental side of health by increasing blood flow to the midbrain, which resolve blockage and helps separate emotion from the context of the event. NuCalm also provides the neurophysiology and biochemistry necessary to improve sleep quality and manage circadian rhythm dysfunction. It helps with adjusting to time zone changes and optimally adjusts circadian rhythms to feel at your best. The data I'm going to share with you shows key health indicators. Within 5 minutes of experiencing NuCalm, Heidi and I experienced a rapid descent into parasympathetic nervous system increase, reflected by the immediate and profound reduction in the low frequency, high frequency ratio. The LF-HF ratio quantifiably illustrates the balance of the sympathetic nervous system, LF, and the parasympathetic nervous system, HF. The only aberration to the decrease in the LF-HF ratio is when someone falls asleep during NuCalm, which elicits a spike in the sympathetic nervous system activity to maintain a heartbeat that happened to both of us a few times. This was my baseline after just finishing a Core 1 class, so I was all pumped up from the event. It shows that I was highly sympathetic dominant, as my LF was 4.3 times my HF. My heart rate was 62. This was my readings in the first 5 minutes of being on NuCalm. Notice that my heart rate dropped to 59, and my LF-HF ratio, which again measures the sympathetic-parasympathetic ratio, shows me with a bigger high frequency than low, or a parasympathetic dominance with a ratio of 0.78. This was Heidi's baseline, showing a heart rate of 76 and a low frequency 4 times the high frequency. This is Heidi after being on it for just a few minutes, and you can see that her heart rate dropped to 65, her LF-HF ratio dropped from 4 times to a ratio of 1. When the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system work together, as they should, a person can rest and relax easily. If the need arises, the person can also perform quickly and competently. Are you a sympathetic anxiety type person? If so, you may want to look into NuCalm and think about the effect it would have on your patients in both relaxing and post-treatment healing. Thanks for listening, and see you next time on LVI TV.
You're definitely learning something new, a little bit more every time you come out here, but it's always being...
You heard me. Our friends from Sweden conducted a study at Malmo University. They tested a toothpaste that had...
with what my medical doctor thought was chronic sinusitis.